Good morning, students. So last class, discuss about the problems regarding to the inductance, three-phase inductance, symmetrical and unsymmetrical, concept of GMR and GMD. We discussed clearly. Now we go for the today class is capacitance calculations. Single phase capacitance, three-phase symmetrical, three-phase asymmetrical. Then effect of earth on capacitance. These four are the capacitance calculation derivations. Whereas in inductance, there is no effect of earth. So single phase inductance, single phase two-wire inductance calculation, three-phase inductance with symmetrical spacing and asymmetrical spacing. We have to derive it clearly, and we also observe the double circuit. Inductance for double circuit also observed, and concept of GMD also clearly observed. Now go for the capacitance calculations. Generally, inductance calculations, what is the main one? Flux linkages. Why? Because L is equal to psi by I right now. So psi means flux linkages. First we have to calculate the flux linkages internally, externally, and then combined. So L is equal to psi by I. Similar manner, for inductance, flux linkages is mandatory. First, we have to calculate the flux linkages and then calculate the inductance. Whereas coming to the capacitance calculation, electrical potential is the major important. So the concept of electrical potential is extremely important for determination of capacitance in a circuit. Why? C is equal to Q is equal to CV, C is equal to Q by V. So C is equal to Q by V. So just we have to know about the Q value, that is potential value. Then divided with V is nothing but we are getting the C. C is equal to Q by V. So whereas in inductance, L is equal to psi by I, that is psi is nothing but flux linkages. So first we have to determine the flux linkages and then determine the inductance. Now coming to the capacitance calculation, first you have to determine the electrical potential charge. Then you have to determine the capacitance calculation. What is meant by electrical potential generally? So these are the first unit to syllabus, and we are entering into last phase, that is capacitance calculations. So two-wire calculation of capacitance of a two-wire line, calculation of capacitance for three-wire, that is nothing but three-phase symmetrical and asymmetrical line, right? Effect of earth. So look at the capacitance of a transmission line. Capacitance of a transmission line is proportional to length of the line and it may neglected for lines less than 80 kilometers. 80 kilometers is nothing but short transmission lines. For less than 80 kilometers, we can neglect it. Above it, we can consider the one. We know that formula C is equal to Q by V farad. Q is equal to CV. C is equal to Q by V. Q is nothing but charge on the line in coulomb. V is equal to potential difference between the conductors in volts. Now charging current flows through the line even when it is open circuited. That is nothing but no loaded. No loaded. First of all, you have to find out the Q and then find out the C. So now electric field and the potential difference in a single conductor. Generally, first we have to determine the potential. Look at the, so this is the charge small q. From Gauss theorem, we know that the electric field intensity at a distance y from the axis of the conductor is E. E is equal to Q by A. Q by A is nothing but here. So this is a circle. You can consider a circle. That's why 2 pi r. So Ey is equal to Q by 2 pi y into epsilon naught. That is Q by 2 pi epsilon naught y volt per meter, where Q is equal to charge per meter length, epsilon naught permittivity of the free space, and y is the distance in meters. Suppose y tends to infinity, y tends to infinity is nothing but, so E tends to 0. If y tends to infinity, what about Ey? Ey is 0. Therefore, the potential difference between conductor A and infinity distance neutral plane is given by VA is equal to integral. So V12 here in between these two, V12 equal to integral d1 to d2 Ey dx or dy. So we know that Ey means q by 2 pi epsilon naught y dy. Q by 2 pi epsilon naught is a constant one. 1 by y means integral of 1 by y log y. So apply the intervals. So ln d2 by d1. So V12 equal to q by 2 pi epsilon naught. So ln d2 by d1. Otherwise, integral small r to infinity, otherwise d1 to d2 1 by y dy. So this is the potential at a charged single conductor. Suppose go for the group of charged conductors. So like this, a group of charged conductors. Potential at a conductor in a group of charged conductors. Let us consider a group of long straight conductors A, B, C. This is A, this is B, and this is C. And we taken here number of conductors. So the potential at each conductor is QA, QB, QC. Coulomb per meter length exists on the respective conductors. Let us find the potential at A conductor. Like this. V is equal to, as usual, Q by 2 pi epsilon naught ln dim by dkm volt. Like that for ith conductor. Like this. First of all, you have to determine the potential at a conductor in a single conductor or a group of charged conductors. So, right, after then you have to determine the capacitance of single phase two wire line. So capacitance of single phase two wire line, let us consider a single phase overhead transmission line consisting of two parallel conductors A and B, spaced with a D meters, spaced with a capital D meters. Suppose each conductor has a radius small r1, small r2 here, but we are getting small r. Their respective charges plus q and minus q coulomb per meter length. Here I am taking q1, q2, otherwise plus q minus q. Small r, but r1, r2. Therefore, the total potential difference at conductor A to infinite neutral plane is So V12 is equal to 1 by 2 pi epsilon naught integral r to infinity 1 into dx plus integral d to infinity minus q into dx. So that may be q by 2 pi epsilon naught is common factor. Integral r to infinity dx by x minus integral d to infinity dx by x. Q by 2 pi epsilon naught log x r to infinity intervals log x r d to infinity. Q by 2 pi epsilon naught log infinity minus log r base e minus log infinity plus log d base e. Therefore, VA is equal to Q by 2 pi epsilon naught log d by r volts. Similarly, the potential difference between conductor B and infinite neutral plane is as usual. Same ditto. Q by 2 pi epsilon log r by d. Therefore, both these, so one is d12 by d11, another one is d21 by d12. So Q2 is nothing but minus Q1. D12, D21 equal to D. D11 is equal to R1. D22 is equal to R2. Substitute in this one. VAB equal to 2 into VA or 2 into VB. 2 cancel here like this. 2Q1 by 2 pi epsilon naught ln d by root R1 R2. So R1 equal to R2. That's why d by r square, root r square cancelled, 2 cancelled, q by v12 is equal to q by pi epsilon naught ln d by r. We know the relation c is equal to q by v. Q means this one and v means the value. So like this. Pi epsilon naught log d by r farad per meter. CAB or C12 equal to pi epsilon naught L log d by r farad per meter, and then value is 0.0121 log d by r microfarad per kilometer. Suppose, so this is the phase voltage, right? 1, 2 or AB. Suppose we have to determine capacitance to neutral Cn. That is nothing but Cn is equal to Can is equal to Cbn is equal to 2 into Cab. Already you are determined Cab. This one is the Cab. Suppose Cn 2 into Cab. Cn is equal to 2 into pi epsilon naught by d log d by r farad per meter. Like that you have determined capacitance neutral also. Generally, this equation C12 pi epsilon naught by d by r dash gives the capacitance between the conductors, any two conductors. And then suppose we have to determine neutral point between them, since the potential of the midpoint between conductors is 0, therefore the potential difference between the conductors and the ground or neutral is half of the potential between the conductors. Thus the capacitance to ground or capacitance to neutral for the two-wire line is twice of the line to line capacitance, that is Cn is equal to Can is equal to Cbn is equal to 2 CAB. Therefore, Cn is equal to, we know the CAB value, pi epsilon naught by log d by r. Therefore, into 2 pi epsilon naught by log d by r farad per meter is the capacitance to neutral. So like this, C12, this is the phase to line to line. And suppose you are getting the phase, so in between line to line, we are putting a neutral point. C1n or C2n is equal to 2 into C12. So that's why this is the midpoint. That's why into 2 we have to multiply. C1n is equal to C2n is equal to, so 2 pi epsilon naught by ln d by r microfarad per kilometer. Suppose we have to determine the charging current, means IC is equal to V by XC. XC means 1 by omega C. So that is 1 by omega C is an upper mode, that is J omega C into V ampere per kilometer. This is the charging current. Now go for the capacitance for three-phase line with equilateral spacing or symmetrical spacing. Consider a three-phase conductors as shown in figure. In a three-phase transmission line, the capacitance of each conductor is considered instead of capacitance from conductor to conductor. Here the given two cases will be arises visually: symmetrical spacing, unsymmetrical spacing. Symmetrical spacing in the sense the distance between conductors are same, D1, D2, D3 equal to D. Figure shows the three conductors A, B, C of the three-phase overhead line having charges QA, QB, QC per meter length respectively. Let the conductors be equidistant from each other. We shall find the capacitance from the line. The overall potential difference between the conductors A and infinite neutral plane is given by VAB is equal to 1 by 2 pi QA into ln d by r, QB into ln r by d distance, QC into ln capital D by small d. Like this, VAC 1 by 2 pi k QA into ln d by r plus QB into ln d by d plus QC into ln r by d. Therefore, VAB plus VAC is equal to with a balanced three-phase voltage applied to the line, VAB plus VAC is equal to 3 VAN. VAB is nothing but VAN plus VBN. So this may be calculated easily. Therefore, VAN is equal to Q naught by 2 pi k ln d by r. So once we have to find out the VA, QA by 2 pi epsilon naught ln d by r. Therefore, capacitance CAN is equal to QA by VA. QA cancel. 2 pi epsilon naught by log d by r farad per meter. 2 pi epsilon naught log d by r farad per meter. Suppose it is a air medium Kr equal to 1, that is 2 pi by ln d by r. And the charging current IC is equal to C omega V So this is about capacitance for symmetrical spacing. Now go for the another topic, that is capacitance for three-phase unsymmetrical spacing. So we know that the unsymmetrical spacing is reduced with the help of transposition of transmission lines. The electrical potential for conductor A is unsymmetrical spacing. So electrical potential of conductor A, VA is equal to, so look at the, so this is some 2 3, this is the D1 and 1 3 D2 1 2 D3, the distance 2 3 is the D1, 1 3 is the D2, 1 2 is the D3. So for that, VA is equal to integral small r to infinity QA by 2 pi epsilon naught dx plus QB by 2 pi epsilon naught 2 pi x epsilon naught dx plus QC by 2 pi x epsilon naught dx. Common factor is 1 by 2 pi epsilon naught QA into ln infinity minus D23 D12 by R plus QB into ln R by D12 plus QC ln D23 by D31. Similarly, we are adding all these things. VA is equal to 1 by 2 pi epsilon naught QA log E 1 by R plus QB log 1 by D3 plus QC log 1 by D2. Equation 1. For conductor A, for conductor B, similarly, 1 VB is equal to 1 by 2 pi epsilon naught QB into log 1 by R by C plus QA log 1 by D3 plus QC log 1 by D1. Similarly, potential of conductor C, VC is equal to 1 by 2 pi epsilon naught QC log 1 by R plus QA log 1 by D2, QB log 1 by D1. Now take the average values, VAB1 plus VAB2 plus VAB3 by 3. So like this, the value must be 1 by 2 pi epsilon naught QA ln like this, QB ln like this. So D equivalent is equal to D12, D23, D31 whole power 1 by 3. Similarly, average value of VAC is 1 by 6 pi epsilon naught QA log 1 by R cube, QB log 1 by D1, D2, D3 plus QC log 1 by D1, D2, D3. That is 1 by 6 pi epsilon naught QA log 1 by R cube minus QA log 1 by D1, D2, D3. So log A minus log B, log A by B, QA by 6 pi epsilon naught QA by 6 pi epsilon naught log D1, D2, D3 by R cube. QA by 2 pi epsilon naught into 1 by 3 log D1, D2, D3 R cube. That is the cube root of VA is equal to QA by 2 pi epsilon naught log cube root of D1, D2, D3 by R. Therefore, CAN is equal to CA is equal to QA by VA. QA cancel. 2 pi epsilon naught log cube root of D1, D2, D3 by R. So this is the value. if D1 to D23 D31 equal to D, that is the symmetrical spacing. This D equivalent must be equal to D, 2 pi epsilon naught by L and D by R, if it is a symmetrical spacing. If it is not a symmetrical spacing, D equivalent is equal to cube root of D1 D2 D3. Now capacitance of bundle conductors. So if D is the bundle conductor spacing, now ds is nothing but GMR, R into distance, whole power 1 by 2, if 2 conductors. If 3 conductors, R into D square, whole power 1 by 3. R into D, so this one is root 2D. So root 2D cube R whole power 1 by 4. For that, capacitance is nothing but 2 pi epsilon naught ln D equivalent by R. So capacitance of three-phase double circuit plate. Already for inductance also I have to discuss at this one double circuit. So take from this one to this one or this one and this one. Distances, different distances. CAB is equal to 2 pi epsilon log D equivalent by DS. D equivalent is nothing but DAB, DBC, DCA whole power 1 by 3. So like this. What is DAB? Distance between AB, distance between A, B dash, distance between A dash, B dash, distance between A dash, B, whole power 1 by 4. AB, distance between AB, so this is AB. AB distance is D. AB distance is D. AB dash distance is D2. A dash B dash capital D. A dash B D2 whole power 1 by 4. So D square 1 by 2 and D2 square 1 by 2. So therefore capital D2 whole power 1 by 2. Similarly D2 whole power 1 by 2, D1 D5 whole power 1 by 2. Now total D equivalent is equal to D power 1 by 3, D2 power 1 by 3, D1 power 1 by 6, D5 power 1 by 6. And then you have to easily find out the capacitance value. Last one is capacitance of single phase line, the effect of earth. Generally, in the presence of earth and a transmission line is affected by the electric field, not a magnetic field. Presence of earth and transmission line may affect the electric field. Assume that electrical potential of a conductor is to be zero. The effect of capacitance changes due to introduction of earth can be achieved by taking the account weather of images. The method of images conductor is as shown in figure. So look at the figure. So this is the earth. From this earth, this is the height. This is the below earth. Let us consider two conductors A and B. So these two are the, here I am putting 1 and 2. Let us take A and B. Take a images conductor A dash, B dash. Charges expressed on minus q plus q respectively. So in one conductor, A conductor charge is plus q, another conductor charge is minus q. Each conductor having the same radius, that is small r meters. Spacing between two conductors is small d, capital D meters, and the height is above the ground is h meters, and h is the considered below the ground center of the conductor. Above the earth h meters, below earth is also h meters. Now for whatever it may be, to calculate the capacitance is nothing but, first of all you have to calculate the potential of a particular conductor. So VA small r to infinity plus q by 2 pi x epsilon naught dx plus small d to infinity minus q 2 pi x epsilon naught dx plus from this onwards. So you have to calculate the potential value like this. Q by 2 pi epsilon naught ln d by r. So ln d by r we can write as ln d minus ln r. So q is common, taken as common, q by 2 pi epsilon naught ln d minus ln r minus ln r plus ln d. Like that I am putting log a by b is nothing but log a minus log b. Like that I am expanding this equation, and then we are getting VA is equal to q by 2 pi epsilon naught log 2hd. So this is log 2hd by square root of 4h square plus d square r. Now overall potential across the conductor is, it is nothing but VB, VC similarly. So for that you have determined the capacitance CAB or C12 is equal to Q by V12. Q cancel, pi epsilon naught by log 2hd by r into square root of 4h square plus d square. So pi epsilon naught by log 2hd r root 4h square plus d square. So that 2hd r root 4h square plus d square taken as 4h square common. 4h square common is nothing but 1 plus d square by 4h square, and that 4h square will be come out of the root, that is nothing but 2h. 2h cancel. CAB is equal to pi epsilon naught log base e d by r square root of 1 plus d square by 4h square. So this is the CAB. Now I have to find out the CN neutral, that is 2 into CAB, 2 pi epsilon naught by log d by r root 1 plus d by 2h square farad per meter. If you compare the above capacitance expression with the above derivations, radius r is replaced by r into square root of 1 plus d square by 4h square whole power 1 by 2. In place of r, so this one will be available, h. This is about derivations of capacitance. Single phase 2 wire, 3 phase symmetrical, 3 phase asymmetrical, effect of it, right? To calculate the C means, first of all, calculate the V potential for a particular point. After then you have to calculate the all these things. So now problems for capacitance. The single phase transmission line has two parallel conductors 3 meters apart, radius of each conductor being 1 centimeter. Calculate the capacitance line per kilometer given that epsilon naught is 8.854 into 10 power minus 12 farad per meter. So let us consider given data, conductor radius small r is equal to 1 centimeter, spacing d is equal to 3 meter, that convert into centimeters, that is 300 centimeter. Now capacitance of the line pi epsilon naught by log d by r, pi epsilon naught 8.854 into 10 power minus 12 divided by log spacing 300 by 1, and we are getting 0.4875 into 10 power minus 2 microfarad per kilometer. Simple problem. Another problem. A three-phase overhead line, transmission line as its conductor arranged at the corners of equilateral triangle of 2 meter side. Calculate the capacitance of each line conductor per kilometer given that diameter of each conductor is 1.25 centimeter. Now first, conductor radius small r is equal to, so the given diameter capital D 1.25, radius is nothing but diameter by 2. So radius is equal to diameter by 2, that is equal to 1.25 by 2, that is equal to 0.625 centimeter. Now spacing small d is equal to the given 2 meters. The equilateral triangle of 2 meter side is nothing but spacing between the conductors small d is equal to 2 meters, convert into centimeter, that is 200 centimeter. Now capacitance of each line is 2 pi epsilon naught by ln d by r, 2 pi into 8.854 into 10 power minus 12 divided by log d means spacing 200, r means radius 0.625. The value is 0.0096 into 10 power minus 9 farad per meter, otherwise 0.0096 into 10 power minus 6 farad per kilometer. That value is equal to 0.0096 microfarad per kilometer. Look at the figure, the important problem. So this is asymmetrical spacing. In between these two conductors 2 meters, in between these two conductors 2.5 meters, in between these two the length is 4.5 meters. Now conductor radius r is equal to, as usual, the given conductor diameter 1.25 by 2, that is the 0.625 centimeters. Spacing d is equal to 2.82 meters, that is 282 centimeters. Now equilateral spacing, that is equal to cube root of d1 d2 d3 2.82 meters. Therefore line to neutral capacitance CAN 2 into CAB, that is 2 into pi epsilon naught by ln d by r, 2 pi into 8.854 into 10 power minus 12 divided by log 282 by 08.625. The value is 0.0091 into 10 power minus 9 farad per meter. Now line to neutral capacitance for 100 km line is C is equal to 0.0091 into 100, that is equal to 0.91 microfarad. Now charging current, we know the charging current IC is equal to V by XC. XC means 1 by omega C. So that is 2 pi FC. So V phase, the given line voltage 66,000. That's why phase voltage is nothing but 66,000 by root 3 into 2 pi FC. Value is 10.9 amperes. Like that, we have given some of the problems. Calculate the capacitance of 100 kilometer line long 3 phase 50 Hz overhead transmission line consisting of 3 conductors, each of diameter 2 centimeter, space is 2.5 meter, the corners of equilateral triangle. Determine the capacitance. Another problem, effect of earth. So calculate the capacitance in neutral per kilometer with and without considering the effect of earth. So without it, what is the formula? With it, what is the formula? Radius of the conductor is 0.01 meter, spaced 3.5 meters apart and 8 meters above the ground, that is h is equal to 8. So C12 equal to, so considering effect of it, so 2 pi epsilon naught by log r into d by 1 plus d square by 4h square whole power by 2. R is equal to 0.01 and d is equal to 3.5 meter apart, h is equal to 8 meters. Substitute that one P12 earth is 0.00951 microfarad per kilometer. This is the effect of it. Now without effect of it, C1n, C2n is equal to 2Cn, that is 2 pi epsilon naught by log d by r. The value is 0.00951. So you have to compare the earth and normal one. If effect of it 0.00955, so normal value 0.00951. So ratio is 1.0042. So that means presence of earth, capacitance increases or not? Capacitance increases. Presence of earth, capacitance increases, that is 42%, 0.42%. And it is negligible. 0.42% is negligible. But in case of presence of earth, the capacitance value may be increases. Right? This is about first unit. We may discuss the type of conductors, skin effect, proximity effect, flux production produced, flux linkages produced in the internal, external of the conductor, and calculation of inductance for single phase 2 wire line, then 3 phase symmetrical spacing, 3 phase asymmetrical spacing. After then some problems on inductance, concept of GMD GMR, problems on concept of GMD GMR, then calculation of capacitance. To calculate the capacitance, electrical potential is very important. So that is single conductor and group of conductor, how to calculate the potential. After then calculate the capacitance of single phase 2 wire line, a capacitance of 3 phase symmetrical spacing, 3 phase unsymmetrical spacing, and effect of earth also. I'm doing some problems, right? So this is about first unit. I'm already sending the material to you. Please write down, and if any doubt, please ask me. These inductance 3 derivations, capacitance 4 derivations. Out of these 7 derivations, 2 derivations compulsory coming to the examination. Only derivation.